Hello and welcome everybody to Katan Connect the World, our first global board game event to celebrate 30 years of Katan, the board game. Today we play Katan Connect, a very new experience for all the players who are also very welcome. They join us from all over the world on this special day and occasion. Katan is one of the most well-known board games worldwide. Created 1995 by designer Klaus Teuber, it has been ever since a massive hit since its release 30 years ago. Now we switch over to Benny Teuber, Klaus's son, who has to say some words for us.
Hi, my name is Benjamin Teuber. Welcome to this year's Katan Connect the World event. The first ever global Katan board game event where more than 35 countries play Katan on one day. Today we want to experience the joy of playing Katan all together and share unique moments of fun. So without further ado, let's kick off this truly global gaming session. I wish you all fun and enjoy the games, be it at one of the many tables across the world or in front of your devices.
Thank you, Benny. Fun we will have indeed, absolutely. But there's another person who likes to share some memories and some words with us, and that is Sabrina Riesch. Sabrina Riesch is head of sales and marketing for Katan, and she explains us what is Katan Connect and why.
Katan Connect is a new version of the base game. It's absolutely unique because it allows as many people as possible to play together at the same time. Basically, you do everything simultaneously. It's super entertaining, sometimes very stressful, but always a lot of fun. And this is what it's all about, right? So this is why we are very excited to have all Katan fans around the world playing the new Katan Connect today together. If you think about Katan, Katan is about playing together, spending time together, and most importantly, building memories together. I think it's one of the very few games that will stay with you your entire life. And this is why we have a global community that spans across 40 countries that we want to connect today by playing together. We want to create a truly unique experience by playing Katan Connect across the globe within 24 hours. From our entire team, a very warm welcome. We are delighted to have everyone on board today, and please enjoy yourselves.
Thank you, Sabrina, so much. We will indeed make memorable moments, lots and lots of them. And for a couple of viewers, there can also be memorable moments because we have a little giveaway, an exclusive giveaway for all live stream viewers. You can win one of 20 copies of the new game Katan Connect, and it's very easy to participate and to win. Just watch our live stream and leave a comment in the live chat. That's it. The winners will be contacted, and we are looking very much forward to bringing you the joy of Katan Connect. The game of Katan itself has built a huge fan base very quickly from the beginning, very shortly after it was published in 1995. And by today, it's been translated into more than 45 different languages and is available in over 100 countries. Currently, the game ranks amongst the top 3 family board games worldwide. And today we celebrate 30 years of Katan, 30 years of fun game nights with friends and with family. And this is how it all started. Not only is Cosmos the publisher of Catan brand, Cosmos is also one of the leading publishers in the German-speaking market of guides, children's books and toys. For over 100 years, Cosmos has been bringing knowledge and adventure and joy to families through science kits, yes, you heard right, science kits and games. And as we celebrate Catan's anniversary, one huge highlight has been this year's Catan World Championship in Stuttgart, the very home of the Catan brand. 90 players from 60 countries competed against each other for the title of World Champion. How it played out? Let's have a look.
We are here in Stuttgart at the State Museum for the 2025 World Championship. Catan actually started its journey here in Stuttgart 30 years ago, and now 90 players from 60 nations have come together to compete against one another. Also very excitingly, today for the first time, players get to actually play with our next edition, which we created for this jubilee of celebrating 30 years.
It's just really fun to actually play against some of the other best players in the world. So it's not often you get to do this sort of thing, and every game's really competitive, so it's great.
It was a long way to came here from Peru to Germany, but just having the chance to play with these guys, learning from their experience and their knowledge and their skills was everything.
People from all around the world here competing, and like we all have different passions, different jobs, different everything, but when we play Catan, we know everything about everyone, so that's the best feeling ever.
There's so much different skills involved in the game, but at the same time, there's also a little bit of luck. So every game can be a little bit different, so that keeps it very interesting.
We are here at the final table of the Catan World Championship 2025.
Every game was competitive, so I think I was just like a little bit lucky. I was able to hit the right rolls I needed to win, but really anyone could have won that last game, I think.
The thing here is that we have one love, and it's Catan, so you will immediately understand that you have something to talk to people about. But it has been like super lovely meeting people across the world from different nations, different backgrounds. So it has been really a lovely experience.
Yeah, it brings people together. And I think that's a big part of the event as well, actually.
Bringing people together and having fun, that's it. That's all what Catan is about. And from here, from our studio, belated congratulations to the winners of the World Championship. Today, it's all about Katan Connect. It's a new approach which takes the Catan experience to a next level. Katan Connect is fast-paced, is very, very interactive and, most of all, very strategic. It's built on the familiar rules of Catan, the board game, where from one box of Connect you can play with up to 6 players simultaneously on one interconnected map. If you get additional Connect sets, that allows you to scale the player count literally, yes, literally to infinite. I mean, at least in theory. Now, for real, the system of player adjustability is just ideal for events, for game nights with loads of friends, or, like today, tournaments. And talking about tournaments, today we want to connect people around the world through Catan and celebrate the joy of playing together. This is the very, very first global board game event. 35 countries are connected via an international live stream. More than 2,500 players just alone now in Europe play. Every continent plays Katan Connect simultaneously. First we went to Asia. We got to know players from Taiwan, from Hong Kong and from Japan. And yes, we already crowned the first champions. now our journey will lead us to Europe. We will meet participants of Spain, Germany, the United Kingdom, Poland, South Africa, Romania, Portugal, the Republic of Ireland and Latvia. Later on, we will visit the American continent. We go to LA, we go to Knoxville, to Mexico and to Chile. Katan Connect stands for absolute togetherness, for strategic gameplay and for a strong community spirit. And talking about community spirit, we have a little special right now because Benjamin Teuber recently had the joy to host an exclusive session for some lucky German Katan fans to introduce them into the fresh and thrilling Katan Connect experience. But see for yourself.
Hat jemand ein... Ja, magst du gegen Getreide oder gegen den Schaf? Ich nehme Schaf. Braucht jemand Getreide?
Ja, gegen Erz.
Ah, nein, ich brauche gegen Holz oder Lehm.
Ich finde das wirklich so geil, dass man überall tauschen kann. Das ist so, man ruft einmal in den Raum so, okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Eine Stadt bauen.
Lehm gefällt mir besser.
Lehm, kann ich dir.
Das stimmt, er hat zuerst gefragt. Tut mir leid. Ja, gleich.
Antonio, du wirst doch bestimmt Lehm haben für ein Erz, oder? Für ein Erz? Ich brauche dein Getreide. Ich brauche dein Getreide fürs Erz. Sorry.
11. Wow, 11 ist richtig. Warte mal. Stopp mal, kriege ich da jetzt 4-mal Schaf? Das ist ein bisschen stressig hier, ne?
Das ist ein bisschen stressig hier. Das ist wirklich ein bisschen.
Mag ich nicht. Oh, das ist schön. Also Katan definitiv so Weihnachtszeit auch, weil das meistens dann so diese besinnlichere Zeit ist und vor allem wenn dann auch wieder kalt ist, der Herbst. Also bei uns ist das dann meistens Brettspiele dann so in der dunklen Jahreszeit. Und dann ist das wirklich so da stehen Kekse auf dem Tisch, man holt das Spiel raus, man trinkt einen Kakao, einen Tee und dann spielt man halt gemeinsam. Also das ist so, was da mitschwingt.
Ich kann dir
Holz. 1, 2, 1, 2 ist gut. Komm. Ja gut, 1, 2.
Ich lerne hier von dir, danke.
Definitiv als Kind. Ich tippe mal schon so mit so 10, 12. Ich habe es mir dann selber gekauft vor 2,5 Jahren. Und dann sind noch die ganzen Erweiterungen dazu gekommen. Und ja, besonders die Erweiterung, das Basisspiel mit den Erweiterungen habe ich dann komplett gehuckt. Seefahrer-Erweiterung mit Städte und Ritter ist mein Favorit. Und dann Szenario Groß-Katan. Ne? Also
das ist immer so aufregend, das ist super! Guck, wenn alle machen, mach ich auch. Ja, ich hab's manifestiert. Komm dazu, mein kleines Schaf. Oh ja, ich liebe an Katan ganz, ganz doll, dass man am besten strategisch spielt, also dass man so ein bisschen mitdenken muss. Muss man natürlich nicht, aber ich finde, wenn man strategisch spielt, dann macht es einfach viel mehr Spaß. Und ich mag bei dem Katan Connect zum Beispiel, dass man auf Zeit spielt. Weil oft ist es ja so, dass sich ganz viele so super viel Zeit lassen. Deswegen mag ich das sehr gerne.
Du bist auch ein Verkäufer hier, ne? Also, Hamburger Fischmarkt.
18 Punkte.
Okay, stopp die Uhr, jetzt wird's spannend. Die schönsten Erinnerungen, die ich mit Katan verbinde, sind tatsächlich, wenn ich an die Weltmeisterschaften denke. Denn dass 60 Teilnehmer aus so verschiedenen Kulturkreisen das schaffen, zusammenzuspielen und friedlich am Tisch zu sitzen, während vielleicht die Political Leaders in den jeweiligen Ländern eher streiten als gut miteinander klarkommen, ist für mich ein sehr schönes Zeichen der Völkerverständigung und ein friedlicher Ausdruck, das Spielen eben doch auch verbindet.
Peaceful connection of international people. That's the goal of Katan. Benny Teuber just said it, and I feel it's very, very nice and admirable. So let's say we go over to our first European participants today. I hear that we can go to Portugal. Is that right?
Yes, we can go to Portugal. We are live near Lisbon, the capital city.
Hello, this is Holger speaking from Munich. Please introduce yourself to the audience.
Hello, I'm João Vitória. I'm a streamer in Portugal for board games. Good friend of De Veer, the local partner for Cosmos. that has organized this outstanding event here near Lisbon in a mall where it's very cool because it's 35 outside, which is ridiculous. We have 89 players playing Katan Connect to celebrate the 30th anniversary, which is absolutely fantastic.
Thank you. I see the mood is set. Oh, the game is itching to my arm. The mood is set. The excitement is real in Lisbon. Do you have any famous players? Do you have any like international contestants that played in tournaments before? Some favorites, maybe?
Yes. We have the local vice champion. I'm told he's playing here. A lot of familiar faces that compete here in Portugal regularly. So a lot of new faces also. This is going to be pretty intense.
Do you have any experience with Katan Connect?
Myself, no. I play Katan normally. I would love to be here playing, but somebody had to do the hosting duties and I got the short stick, but it's fine and having a great time.
All right, so I would say prepare for some chaos that may happen, because with all the people trading, building and talking to each other simultaneously. Hey, oh wait,
Here we go, here we go. Everybody is live. We are live
Party.
right now. 89 players.
Great. Like I said, set yourself for some chaos and loud talking. I just said maybe Katan Connect is not the right game to play in a library, but I see you are in a mall and you are ready to go. And yeah, I wish us...
Absolutely.
I wish us all a lot of fun and a great experience.
For sure.
Thank you very much. See you later.
Talk
to you
soon.
later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So, let's head over to Poland. There we go.
Hello, hello.
Hello from Munich. Hello to Poland. How are you doing?
Hi. I'm Stanisław from Poland, Galacta, Polish publisher of Katan. We are ready here for play. Hello, guys.
Hello, Stanislav. I see you have a lot of players on the tables. Can you tell me how many participants you have today?
Yes. We have exactly 68 players ready for play.
Wow. I was told we have all over Europe over 2,500 players who play simultaneously one game of Katan Connect. That will be really, really awesome.
Yes, exactly. So now we are in Kraków and we are in NCK Culture Center. This is very important place for Kraków, for the city, because we have here Polish championship each year, and also this year we will also have here a Polish championship in September. And yes, also we have here a lot of exhibitions like yes, we have here a lot of Poland is behind me. Yes. Yeah, they are ready for play.
They
we
are excited.
Really excited. Yes, we are really excited. We are just can't wait for first roll.
So one more question from my side. Do you have, because you said you have championships in this very location, do you happen to have a former champion or a current champion amongst the players?
Yes. We have Damian Bielański, former champion of Poland from 2023. He's somewhere here. Yes, for sure he is here with us. We are really glad that he is with us today. So also we have some content creators from Planszowańsko channel. So we are really happy that they joined us today with this big event.
Very nice player field. Thank you very much. Bye-bye to Krakow. We talk later.
Yes, thank you. See you later.
See you later. And for us, it's now off to London. Hello, London.
Guten Tag, Munich. How you doing?
Oh, uns geht es sehr, sehr gut. We are doing very well. Thank you very much. I see you have quite a professional setup there. Behind you, I see the players. How's the situation in London?
Everyone's getting very excited to play. We got the board set up. It took ages, but we did it. We got it working. Everyone sat down and ready to go. We're excited, frankly.
How many players do you have on site?
We got about 22 players at the moment, so we got kind of a nice long table full of people. Yeah, all set up and ready to roll.
All right. Are you like in a secluded place, or are there any spectators also around?
There's a couple people milling around. We're kind of secluded, but we're also in a hall attached to a giant cricket stadium. So make of that what you will.
Giant cricket stadium. So cricket, a couple of thousand, a couple of 10,000 viewers. I would say we can count them for us today also.
I would count them, yeah.
Absolutely, right? Absolutely. We sold all the stadium. So, do you have any special players around, like former champions, current champions, very young, very old, something?
Well, somewhat depressingly, I found out none of the players are older than me. I am the oldest person here. However, we do have a player whose dad runs a Katan fan site and has done for many, many, many years, and has actually been playing Katan since they were a very small kid, with their dad kind of running this site, which was just a lovely story to hear.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I would say, oh, wait a second, I get something on my ear. All right, okay, thank you very much. Back to you. What do you expect from like a chaos standpoint? Because Katan Connect is played simultaneously. And if you say you have 20 players, 10 of them will play at the same time, and they will talk and they will trade and they will hustle with each other.
Okay, so here's how British people tend to play board games when it's like this. We all start off very polite, there's lots of trading, everyone's having a good time, and then as soon as somebody gets to the point where they realize other people might be able to get to those 18 victory points, it gets very cagey, very loud, and the cooperation goes out the window. There is a point in time where the room turns.
Oh, nice. I'll say, I already see. Friendships will be broken, families will be... Yes. All right. Hey, we're absolutely looking forward to this. Of course, we are making fun. Who's friends now will be friends later. No questions asked. It's all just a game to bring people together. So thank you very much to London. We talk later once more.
Absolutely.
And we're looking forward to a lot of fun and excitement with Katan Connect. Thank you very much.
It's going to be awesome.
Bye-bye. All right, another place where enthusiasm was enormous. We showed you some pictures before. The influencer event with Benny Teuber, among others, which we reported on earlier. Here's part 2 of our Katan Connect exclusive gaming session.
Nein, ich bin dran. Du darfst nicht bauen. Ich darf bauen. Du machst die ganze Zeit. Verwirr mich nicht, Brudi.
Holz? Ich brauche Holz. Erz?
Ja.
Haha, wir sind Freunde.
Hat jemand ein Getreide? Ich brauche ein Getreide. Hast du ein Getreide? Kannst du mir ein Getreide?
Nee. Das habe ich hier schon alles geplant.
Also, wer wollte Stroh die ganze Zeit haben?
Ich.
Gegen Lehm.
Erz.
Ich weiß jetzt ehrlich gerade nicht mehr, was ich will. Ich habe meine Strategie verloren.
Und jetzt baue ich noch 2 Straßen.
Läuft bei dir?
Ja, es ist keine Ahnung, was da passiert.
4.
18 Punkte.
Was? Nein!
Das ist mir sehr peinlich, aber ich wollte doch nicht extra schlecht spielen.
Ich finde Katan Connect richtig toll, weil ich finde es cool, dass man die ganze Zeit spielt und nicht wie beim Basisspiel erstmal warten muss, bis alle anderen dran sind. Und man ist so richtig im Element und dann, wenn man noch auf Zeit spielt, dann muss man noch richtig schnell handeln. Also ich bin sehr begeistert. Aber ja, hat trotzdem nicht so viel gebracht.
Das ist so geil, ne?
Sieht ja nur gut aus.
Das macht so Bock. Das ist krass.
Das macht schon Bock, ne?
Jill?
Was denn?
Dein Getreide?
Nee. Ich hab
Nee, auf keinen Fall, Leute.
Ich muss jetzt erstmal an mich selbst denken hier.
Also richtig krass. Also anfangs, als ich gelesen habe, dass es einen runtertickenden Timer gibt, war es bei mir so, oh Gott, ein Timer, der runtertickt. Okay, kann bei 1 Minute starten, aber trotzdem 1 Minute. Wenn die Zeit dann vorbei ist, dann darf ich nichts mehr machen. Dann ist der andere dran. Aber das hat so viel Spannung in das Spiel reingebracht. Also richtig, richtig positives Gefühl.
Boah, du hättest ja mit einer 6, dann könnten wir auch tauschen.
Ja, dann die muss nur mal kommen.
Du hebst dir wahrscheinlich für die Stadt auf, gell?
Ja, ich brauche wirklich ganz dringend ein Erz. Also falls jemand ein Schaf. 2 Schaf.
Okay, du willst Schaf.
Sie war sehr schnell, also man musste sich wirklich erstmal daran gewöhnen, dass man begrenzt Zeit hat, um alle Sachen zu machen, sei es eben handeln und schauen, taktisch zu überlegen. Ich meine, man kann ja nicht jedes Mal bauen, das nimmt dann wieder ein bisschen Stress raus, aber diese 30 Sekunden oder 35 Sekunden, das war schnell, es war sehr rasant. Und am Anfang war ich ein bisschen gestresst, aber dann macht es richtig Spaß und man ist auch wirklich die ganze Zeit mit dabei. Es kommt eigentlich keine Langeweile auf oder so, weil man gar keine Zeit dafür hat, weil alles so schnell geht. Mach's nicht!
Ja.
Mach's nicht!
Nein,
dann verliere ich meine Straßen!
Danke! Ich war dir auch so nervös die ganze Zeit.
Ja, was für eine Zahl kommt, gell? Ja! Perfekt! Ich hab die immer noch. 2-mal Erz jetzt.
Ich finde, das Schöne war daran, dass man sehr, sehr schnell auch viel machen konnte. Manchmal hat man das Gefühl, dass gerade bei den Basisspielen mit Erweiterung braucht es ein bisschen, bis man richtig ins Spielen reinkommen kann, bis man seine Ressourcen und so bekommt. Und hier hat man ja innerhalb von 30, 40 Minuten plötzlich 18 Siegpunkte. Und man hat richtig was zu tun gehabt auf dem Feld. Und was sich besonders unterscheidet, ist die viele Kommunikation mit Leuten um einen herum. Also, dass man plötzlich mit 6 Leuten eigentlich aktiv direkt spielt und die ganze Zeit guckt, okay, was machen die anderen, welchen Druckstoff haben die? Und es wird viel mehr dabei noch geredet und es ist natürlich auch mit einer ganz anderen Dynamik verbunden. Dadurch, wenn man sagt, hey, jeder Zug sind nur 30 Sekunden, dann wird es hektisch, aber in einem guten Sinne.
Holz gegen Lehm?
Ich brauche Schaf gegen Holz.
Nehme ich.
Ja? Schaf gegen Lehm, Schaf gegen Lehm.
Benni, kannst du ein bisschen langsam machen mit Gewinn, weil ich will wirklich nur was machen.
Dieses Gerücht habe ich schon gehört, dass ich lieber Katan Connect spiele als das Katan Grundspiel. Aber man muss sagen, es stimmt teilweise. Ich spiele es lieber als eine 5-6er Katan. Man ist gleichzeitig am Zug. Es ist sehr rasant, sehr actionreich. Für mich persönlich ist das einfach eine Spielweise, die mir sehr gefällt, da man doch konstant am Schaffen ist und sehr sicher nach 25, 30 Minuten auch mit dem Spiel durch ist und dann gerne noch mal eine zweite Partie dranhängt.
So, we've seen the fun, now it's time to tell how it's done. Since in Katan Connect all players act simultaneously, aka explore, trade or build, it can get quite chaotic. Therefore, we have a free app, the Katan Connect app, that helps to ensure a smooth gameplay experience by providing dice rolls, a scalable timer, and generally works as an intuitive guide through the session. Everything else what has to be known about Katan Connect, you get here.
Welcome to an exciting Katan adventure. Ready for a fast-paced journey on the vast island world of Katan Connect? Here you don't just play together, but all at the same time. How is that supposed to work? See for yourself. The rules of Katan the game form the basis for a game of Connect. In addition, there are a few more rules. There are 2 starting areas on each game board, 1 for each person. During the game, you and everyone else on your side of the game board have a turn at the same time. One side is the sun side, the other the moon side. In your starting area, there are 2 settlements and 1 city on the printed starting positions. In addition, 1 street each. For each terrain hex adjacent to the city, you receive the starting resources that match the terrain hexes. The robber starts at the desert field in your starting area. 4 markers help you to keep track of your score. Now to the game. Each round is limited in time. The app shows you the countdown. Either only everyone on the sunny side or everyone on the moon side is active. Active means you can not only trade, but also build, buy developments, and or play a development from a previous round. As soon as the Game Master starts the app and the timer starts, everyone plays at the same time. The app determines the dice roll. If you own a settlement or city on a terrain hex with the number rolled, you take the corresponding resources and place them face up in front of you. Now, the trading can begin. You may trade with the person opposite you and with the 4 people sitting on the boards to your left and right. You can also trade with the supply at a ratio of 4 to 1. Or use the trading stations on the game board. They work in exactly the same way as the ports in Katan the game. If you are sitting at the beginning or end of the table row, there is one exception. You may trade with the market, but only if you are active. In return, you can exchange one resource of your choice for one other resource from the market once per round. Only if you are on the active side can you also build. You can also build through the desert into an adjacent area. You receive 2 additional victory points for your first settlement in an adjacent area. The region on an edge mat also counts as an adjacent area. Treat the printed gray pieces as you would any other player's pieces. You only compete for the longest route with the person opposite you. This also applies to the greatest knight power. The first player to play 2 knights receives 2 additional victory points. When you play a knight, you always return the robber to the desert of your starting area. Then take 1 resource from the supply of the terrain hex on which the robber was placed. If the robber is already in the desert, it remains there. You may take any 1 resource from the supply. As soon as the timer runs out, the round ends immediately. You may not perform any further actions. The app starts the next round immediately afterwards. If a 7 is rolled, neither the sun nor the moon are active. Instead, the robber comes into play. This can happen from round 11. Everyone then has 12 seconds to do the following. Move the robber to your own starting area. The app shows you which hex it will go to. Remember that you can only move the robber in your own starting area. Important, no one may steal a resource from another person. Check your resources. If you have more than 7, you must put half of them in the supply. If you have an odd number, round down. If you reach 18 or more victory points during your turn, you win. And now, have fun with Katan Connect.
So, that's it. Everything is set. Now it's time to get things done. But one stop before we start the game, and this stop is to be in Spain, because that was a location that we tried to connect to earlier but didn't work. Now it's working. Hello, Spain!
Hello! Hello, Germany. Hello, world.
Great to have you. Great to see you. I see you are in an awesome location. Please explain. Where are you playing?
Well, my name is Lorena, and we are playing from Barcelona, Spain. And well, actually, in a beautiful building. It's a historical building built in 1929. So it's a train station. But now we are hosting this Katan Connect.
Great, awesome. Thank you for this experience alone in the very beginning. How many players do you have on site?
Oh my gosh, today we have 200 and plus players playing Katan Connect today.
What?
So
200
amazing.
plus? Wow,
Yes.
Congratulations for that alone. Do you have any like special players, like former champions, current champions, national champions, or influencer?
We do. We have former winners or former finalists here at Katan Connect here in Barcelona, and we also have some influencers covering this big event. Yeah.
I mean, hey, we're celebrating 30 years of Katan. It's a great anniversary. Katan bringing people together for 3 decades now. I think we all can agree that it's our favorite board game in the world.
Sure. Of course. I mean, we have over 200 people here, all united to play Catan. I mean, Catan, it's a beautiful and amazing, inspiring game that also connects people that wants to build, trade, and have some fun together. So yeah.
Yeah, fun is the biggest point. Having fun is all what it's about today. But are you prepared for the chaos and the liveliness that will ensure when all the players start playing simultaneously? I mean, you say you have more than 200 players. That means 100 players are playing simultaneously each round. That will be quite loud.
Yes, would be. Yeah, it's very loud here, but we're going to keep it cool. But Barcelona brings the heat, so we are ready for everything. Yeah.
You bring the heat, we take the heat. Thank you very much. I think it's time to start our engines. Thank you to Barcelona. We talk later. All right.
Thank you. See you later.
Thank you. It's time, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to play the biggest game of Katan Connect. Let's start in 3, 2, 1, and go! So, and now it's time for us to look at all the beautiful countries and all the beautiful players, the atmosphere on the different sites, to see how the game develops. Maybe in the early beginnings. We have 15 minutes of gameplay now, then we will make a mandatory break. Have a little chat with our locations and check in on their experience. There we go, Netherlands and Veldhoven at 999 games. The game is started. Players are very concentrated. I'm not sure if they started yet. They're still chatting to each other. I think those chats will be gone when the game has actually begun. I will take a look on my notes. Oh, hello! There we go. Yeah, well, in the Netherlands, or better said, in the Benelux countries, Catan sold over 4 million copies since 1998, where the game was first included or distributed to the Benelux market. And in 2010, that's very interesting, Erwin Paulsen won the World Championship. I don't know if he's a player today, but we will see, and we will hope how strong the Netherlands community will be in today's contest. Yes. I would say let's go over to Denmark. Maybe there's more. Oh yeah, Denmark, the action is already going, and we see everybody is talking at the same time. And this is one of the challenges of Katan Connect, to keep your plan, your strategy straight while managing and maneuvering the chaos that comes up. Now everybody looks not at us, oh yes they do, but at the timer, because the timer is on 35 seconds for each round. Oh, timeout, there's a timeout? Well, we let them sort everything out. By the way, as early as in 1996, Catan was introduced in a localized edition of the Nordic region. So after just 1 year after the game was published initially, it already made its way to the Denmark, Norway, and also to the Swedish communities. Next stop, Poland. There we go, we're in Krakow back again. And yay! Hello Krakow! Good to see you again. But now you have to keep your hands to the table, because your game has to start now. We need a winner from Poland, please. Over 500,000 games are sold in Poland but since 2005, when the game was finally introduced in the country, 10 years after it was published in, initially in Germany. But it also was Game of the Year in 2005. So just as anywhere else, Catan made a huge impact and built a huge fan base quite initially. In Poland, there are more than 100 tournaments each year, and from each tournament, 2 players are invited for the final of Polish Championship. Today, we also will crown a new champion, a national champion in Poland. The player who gets to 18 points first will be the new national champion. Good luck to every players and every participant in Krakow in Poland. And we go to our next stop, which is the UK. Oh yeah, I see the action is going on, very focused faces. There's lots of talking, lots of trading. Catan was introduced to the United Kingdom first in 1996. You see also here a very, very quick development from Germany all over, at least Europe. And since then, there are more than 1 million copies sold in the UK. I see the players are very agitated, and that is exactly what we expect from a game of Katan Connect. All right, let's see where we go next. Oh, this is Norway. Lauterpilit. I hope I haven't butchered the name of the city, not completely. It's a very nice location and a very good quality of a picture. I see there's still some explaining to be done, and the game has not already been started. Yes, hello Norway! Hello! Cheer for yourself and for everybody else in the world. You're so welcome. I count about, like, I would say 20 players maybe. I hope you're ready for everything that comes to you now and for the next, like, half an hour. All right, we see South Africa. South Africa. Wait a second. Somewhere was something about South Africa which I wanted to say. Oh my God. Wait a second. South Africa. Fun fact. 2004 was the year when Catan was introduced in South Africa. And while in other countries we have like estimate numbers of sales, here we can say it's 57,708 copies since mid-2004. So it's rising. The game is rising in South Africa. The players are there. I would say approximately like 50 to 60, 70 players, which is awesome. I mean, what board game is there besides Katan Connect that brings so many people together that can play like simultaneously? Like I said before, if you have enough Connect sets, you can scale the player count right to infinity, or at least the population of the world, you know? It's so nice to see. So nice to see. Okay, next stop is the Czech Republic. It's a smaller venue, but the people are already playing, and it looks like they play quite intense down there in Prague at the Albi. About 450,000 of the entire brand line, including expansions and everything, standalone games, accessories, were sold in the Czech Republic. And Jiří Bukta, I hope the name was right, he was the winner of the World Tournament in 2005. So there is a legacy of Catan in the Czech Republic. The next stop, we don't go very far, we go to Slovenia. Oh, and an even smaller venue, but so the chances of becoming the world champion, or at least the national champion of Slovakia, is very Slovenia, excuse me, Slovenia, not Slovakia. The chances of winning in Slovenia are considerably higher, and we see it's a game of quite a big age range or gap. The youngest might be around 8, 9, 10, and somewhere in the 30s, 40s, the oldest participant. So it's, also here you can just see and experience it's a game for everybody. It's a game that brings people together. Katan Connect is fun. Katan Connect is interconnectivity, and that is what it's all about, what our goal is to achieve with Catan and especially with Katan Connect. One of the first modern board games that brought a lot of players into the world of gaming, that is Catan, is the statement that comes from Slovenia. And it's the most well-known family board game and the gateway game to real board games for regular people who mostly know them just as like Monopoly and all the other classics. Catan is one of the main reasons for the boom of board game players in Slovenia. Now they see themselves playing, the excitement is real. Hello Slovenia! Hello! Yes! Welcome to the stream. All right, next stop, Portugal. We go to Lisbon and we see quite a different location. I mean, hundreds, I would say at least hundreds of players. All over, like I said before, 2,500 players from Europe playing simultaneously one game of Katan Connect. That is just, it's amazing. It's nothing less of amazing. Very concentrated, focused faces. But how does it look in Turkey? I'm pretty sure in Turkey is also a very engaged game. Oh, we see here in front the player with the orange outfit, with the hat. He just traded something from the market on the very left side on the interconnected map. Interesting fact, to trade over there, you get the best trade ever because it's 1-to-1. You can swap each resource for one of each other resource, other than the ports, which are 2-to-1 or even 3-to-1. All right, so the fun in Turkey is real. Where's next? We go to the Ukraine in Kiev. Oh, it's very nice, especially, excuse me, but it's very nice to see a group of people play peacefully, play friendly with each other in the Ukraine during these horrible times they have to endure. Thank you very much again for connecting people together. Even a second location where the game is played. Maybe we achieve something here. I know that's a long shot, but hey, whatever. I don't want to dive too deep into this topic, but only in 2025, Catan was released in Ukraine for the very first time with an initial print run of 10,000 copies only. Everybody of us, like from here and on site in Ukraine, we expect strong sales this year, as Ukrainians have been waiting for Katan for at least 3 years. And obviously the Katan Connect the World 2025 the first ever Katan related event in Ukraine, and we all hope that it's not the last. Okay, we see Mainz in Germany, classic German gaming store, Cosmos store as far as I can see it, and yeah, the game is afoot. There is trading, there is bantering, maybe even a little trash talk here and there. We don't know, we can't hear, but the players, yes, you are on screen. Hello Germany, hello Mainz. But don't forget to play. It's about a championship to win here. Very nice. By the way, Germany is the home country of Katan. It's not too surprising that there are over 8 million units of Katan games sold in this country. And when the game was first introduced in 1995 and found its way from there into the world, it's like so many memorable memories. Here, pictures from Duisburg. We had memorable Katan moments here all over Germany. There was 2015, I think, was the so-called rickshaw run through India. You can click on the internet www.katan.de/events/Katan rickshaw run. I would say everyone should click this link because it's an absolutely hilarious story. Then there was also in 2015 the first very, very big game, more than 1,000 players at the Spiel in Essen. By the way, a record we want to break. We want to set a new world record this year at the Spiel in Essen. An event that will be in October, as far as I'm informed. So it's, let's wait a second, 23rd to 26th of October this year. Yeah, we will try to become the new world record holder for the most players in a single board game. Spiel in Essen. So if you are willing to travel or if you are from Germany, please come there and be part of the experience. Finland, Tampere. I don't even try to pronounce this correctly, and I think we are already on time for the first break, for the mandatory break, and to see how things evolved in the first 15 minutes of gameplay. If there are already favorites, if there are already players who may be like up to 13, 14, 15 points, we will see. The break is official. Everybody has stopped playing all over Europe, and we will go first. Wait a second. We will go first to Spain. Hello to Barcelona. How's it going?
Hello again. Hi. Well, the game was something. A little bit chaotic, but super fun. I mean, people were super excited today.
Yes, this was the chaos I told you before. This is part of the experience, part of the journey that is Katan Connect. Do you already have some players like favorites? Are there already players with like double-digit points or?
Not yet, but people are getting there mid during the game. So we are pretty sure that in the big game, we will have some winners over here in Barcelona. That's my guess.
Did you already have like robber action? Like
Yes.
yes?
We had.
Tell me about what happened. Were there disappointed faces?
A lot of disappointed faces, actually, but some people managed to make some trades with the rubber in mid the game. So it was fine. People were not super angry about it, but it kept the game focused too. So yeah.
Yeah, also, it's part of the experience. What do you think? How much does the timer influence the gameplay?
Well, the timer affects definitely the gameplay. It's only 30 seconds per player or per game. So you have to think fast, act fast, and trade very fast too. So it gives you this instant emotion, and it gives you a little bit of push to the game. But people had enough time to do all the actions required. So I think it's a good incentive to the game, yeah.
So what's your very first impression after like 15 minutes of gameplay? You weren't playing yourself, obviously, but you were watching. What do you think of Katan Connect?
For me, Katan Connect, so far, it's been an amazing experience. There's a lot of people enjoying, families, young children playing. The younger player that we have, it's 6 years old, so it feels amazing, and we really feel all the players feel that we are part of something bigger. So I think Katan Connect, it's a nice experience for everyone. So definitely everyone, you should experience once in your lifetime Katan Connect. Definitely.
100%. Thank you very much. See you later, Barcelona. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
So next stop for us, Poland. Hello to Krakow.
Hello.
I see you are in the mandatory break. What is your experience from the first 15 minutes of gameplay?
Very positive. Our players are very engaged into the game. I feel also here a little bit of a competition spirit, but mostly fun.
Yeah, that is Katan. Always has been, always will be. Friendly competition. I mean, there are other games that breaks friendships and families, but not Katan, not even Katan Connect. We are here for the fun.
Yes, 100% agree with that.
Do you already have like some favorite players, like some players with a lot of points, or?
I don't think so. I think we have a few players with similar amount of points, so everything is open right now. It's too early to call the leader right now.
Was there already robber action? Were there like overturned strategies?
For sure, because Robert already blocked number 6 and then number 8, so both very important numbers for Katan players, as you see. So for sure, that complicated strategies for our players here.
Yeah, that's the moment when there's a big "oh" goes through the room when the robber hits.
Exactly. I heard a lot of noises here when the robber blocked number 6.
So overall, great mood in Poland, great excitement over there in Krakow. Keep the good spirit up, and we look forward for the national champion of Poland in, well, let's say a couple of minutes. Thank you very much.
Yes. Thank you. Bye.
So exciting, I tell you. Okay, let's head over to my favorite UK guy over there in London. How's it going?
Thank you very much. My very favorite German guy. How you doing?
Hey, maybe I'm the only German guy you know. Let's bet on it. So how's it going?
It's going really well. It is hectic. Lots of shouting. I've heard sheep for grain about 400 times since we started, like 15 minutes. It's been brilliant.
Do you think there's a favorite resource of the players?
Well, I'm trying to get people towards sheep, but it's wheat. The only port I saw anybody take in the first kind of 15 minutes, somebody took the wheat port and has just been cleaning up with wheat ever since then. So people are avoiding the ports except for one player, and they're making it work.
Yeah, that is one very valid strategy. But on the other hand, if you like amass some cards, robbery is a valid point and a valid danger to live by. Was there any action in this direction?
There's a little bit of action. One of the things I really enjoyed watching, as soon as a robber came out, somebody was waiting there with a knight card going, right, now the robber's come out, now can I play my knight to try and take advantage of it? So people are paying attention, people are ready. And I got to tell you, we got people on 13 points already here.
What?
We got people who are already rushing to try and win.
Now, so very competitive spirit over there in the United Kingdom. I love it. So let's keep going. Thank you for the update. Mid-game, we go up to our next station. And the next station is Portugal, but oh yeah, I see. There we go. Hello to Portugal. Hello to Lisbon. How's it going?
It's going very well. Everybody is very excited, and the competition is fierce. We have a lot of 12s, a lot of 11s, but only one player right now with 13 points. So everybody is very, very excited.
I mean, 13 points, there's 5 left, which is one city which can be built pretty fast with some nice trading. Maybe the longest road, maybe the biggest. So yeah, there are options. I would say 5 points could be possible within the next 10 minutes.
Yes. We'll keep you updated, obviously, but yeah, it can be very close here in Portugal.
I see you're playing in a mall. Are there any bystanders, any spectators around?
Yes. So we're like right where the escalator comes from, parking in front of a big retailer of board games. And it is scorching hot outside. It's 35 degrees in Portugal. So there's a lot of people that came to the fresh air of the mall. And we have a galleria around that has quite a few people, even upstairs, taking a look, see what's going on. So yeah, it's pretty busy down here.
Great to see. I'm just thinking maybe next time we do an event like this, we come with our studio to your mall, because we have 35 degrees right in this studio at the moment.
Well, it's getting pretty warm in here. I'm right beneath a really big window, but very much more manageable than the 35 outside, or that you have right there. I'm very sorry. Drink plenty of fluids and keep safe.
Absolutely. So what is your first impression after the first stint, the first 15 minutes, Katan Connect? I asked you before, you said, oh no, I never experienced the game before. What did you learn?
So
Yay, hello everybody. Hello.
Everybody says hello, say hello again. So a lot of people that didn't want to go to the beach, they're playing Katan, which is much better. So I've played Katan, but never in the Connect format. It is really interesting to see everybody trying to get up and see what goes on the monitor so people can make their next play. It was like some noise, everybody gets up, they look, and then everybody just focuses again. It's very, very interesting to see as an outsider.
How do you think the timer influences the gameplay?
Well, for me, it would be kind of nerve-wracking. I like to take my time. So I'd say in this format, if you really want to win and be competitive, you have to be very focused, very versed in the game, and make decisions very quickly and plan it in advance before you get the next timer.
Absolutely. Okay, so thank you very much for the update. We will come back to you later. See you soon.
See you soon. Let's see if anybody makes the 5 points that are left.
Absolutely. So we go over to Latvia next. Hello, Latvia. Can you hear us?
Hello.
Hello.
I can
see
hear
you have a great, big, huge location. I mean, how many players do you have on site?
We have 210 players. We might be a small country, but we have big events.
That's awesome. Thank you all for participating right now already. You have 15 minutes of gameplay already behind you. And what is your experience? I mean, Katan Connect should be quite new for everybody.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's a lot of people are saying they love this more than the original one, in fact, because of all the speed and excitement that you just don't have time to be bored or not excited. It's amazing.
I think the special point of Katan Connect is that 50% of the players always play simultaneously, and that the chaos and the liveliness and the loudness, the noise, that is something that just adds up and gives a great mix of excitement.
It does. It's excellent event. I mean, I never thought it would be this fun, but it's amazing.
Oh, thank you very much. So, do you have already players with like a quite high victory point count?
We do. I'm going to tell you a secret that somebody has 15 points already.
15 points?
Not going to tell you who. Yeah.
Wow,
we're close.
15. That's very, very close. I mean, you are not the only location with someone with 15 points.
Oh, really?
But
the race is on. The
race is on. Yes, absolutely. I mean, it's for the European Championship. Not only the national, but the European Championship. And so I really like the spirit coming from your place. Thank you very much. I hope you have lots of fun, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you very much. See you later. Okay, so I would say our first mandatory break is close to over. We talked to nearly everybody on site, and hey, let's continue, right? I mean, why keep the players waiting? Let's go! Part 2, Katan Connect. Oh, we see Denmark is celebrating. Not sure if there's already a winner or if they're just really, really in a good mood. Okay. I think there is a raffle, and somebody won a box of Katan Connect. All right. So it's not game over yet in Denmark. It's not decided. Same goes for the Czech Republic in Prague. Players are very engaged in the game. There's a lot of trading, a lot of talking going onward. Same goes for Germany. All the locations now in the race for the win, for the European Championship. The very first player from all our European locations who gets to 18 points will take the crown as European Katan Connect champion, and then of course respectively the national championship of the country they're from. In Berlin there's action also going. I can't see the dice roll, but Next stop, Germany again, in Mainz, in the Cosmos store. Oh. Interesting fun fact for the German community. In 2014 was a Katan World Championship held in the Museum of Communication in Berlin, and especially for Katan Connect, communication is absolute key. Absolute key. Also 2018, the Theater House in Cologne hosted World Championships, 60 players from 40 countries. Before we had the piece about this year's World Championship in Stuttgart, 90 players from 60 countries. So it's very, very clear that the community of Katan and the competitive community of Katan is it's still rising. So I heard we can switch over to the Republic of Ireland, and I would say that's what we do right now.
Competition on today.
Hello to the Republic of Ireland. Is it Phil I'm talking to?
It is, it's Phil here. Ireland calling, hello.
Hi Ireland, I'm Holger from Munich. Give me your first impressions about the game.
It's very cool. We played a few test games earlier on, but we haven't started the official game yet because we're currently in the...
Oh, I think we lost the connection to Ireland. This looks a lot like Barcelona. I'm still waiting for information. Let's go back to Ireland a little bit later, when the connection is actually stable enough to keep a conversation going. So, where do we go now? Yeah, well, let's head over to Portugal. Have a look. Any winners yet?
We have 17 points, so very exciting right now. 17. And
any second now.
18.
I see an arm. I see an arm.
18 points.
18 points. We have a
18
winner.
points in Portugal.
Awesome.
Wow, this was exciting.
Absolutely exciting. Just a moment, we come over to you. 18 points. So we have a European champion and the very first Katan Connect. Oh, Spain. Oh, I heard. What? Oh no. Oh, that's... Are you following German football? By chance? No. Like soccer? You know, there was a team, Schalke 04, they were German champion for like 2 minutes. And then they were told, no, unfortunately, you are not. And I am the bearer of very bad news for you, because Spain was like 30 seconds faster than your winner. This is something I get on my ear. I don't have control over anything here. I'm very sorry.
So Spain was 30 seconds faster, so we got the second place.
God.
That's what you're confirming?
Yes, exactly. I'm very sorry. But still, hey, awesome game. Awesome game. And
awesome
it was
game.
So
really
close.
Great celebration of the game. Oh, that is so unfortunate. Anyway, I have our second place contestants.
Yes.
If you want to go over a little bit of the strategy with him.
It's absolutely. So introduce your winner.
I'm going to ask you just talk near to me so my phones can get this. What's your name? Vicente. So what was the big strategy to get to the 18 points so fast?
The strategy was to build on my 8 and then build the feet. I was at higher temperatures.
So that was pretty tense. Everybody celebrated a lot. So this was like out of nowhere. You were not the player with the 13 points.
I didn't hit the knights. I didn't have the roll. I didn't have the settlement on my neighbors. But I didn't.
Great. So Germany, can we confirm, is this our second place contestant?
This is your second place European runner-up champion, you know?
Congratulations.
You're national
Sorry
champion
for all
Portugal.
the excitement.
Yeah, no problem.
And
Yes.
unfortunately,
So the nationals.
unfortunately,
Yeah, go ahead.
your noise cancelling of your phone was very, very good, because I could not hear anything of the strategy. And please, could you sum up what the strategy was?
Sorry. We're going to try to go over this. Fecem só a estratégia, por favor. Muito três frases.
Basicamente, já tinha os cavaleiros.
So he had the knights.
Tinha a carta virada para baixo das ruas.
Both queens were turned down.
Yeah, then eu virei.
Oh, so you turned and you built on your opponent's territory.
Então ganhei 2 pontos. Construí ao lado, mais 2 pontos.
So biggest row, 2 points, building on the opponent's territory, another 2 points, and that was the winning move.
Great, awesome. Congratulations from us to you.
Thank you.
And
Thank you very much.
now it's time for us to go to the European champions, to Spain.
Hello. How are you, world?
Barcelona, how are you? You have a winner chicken dinner Katan Connect champion.
Correct. Well, his name is Yuria. He's 15 years old, and he's the winner here in Barcelona. How are you feeling? ¿Cómo te sientes?
I'm feeling very excited. It's been a beautiful, amazing experience. Yeah.
Little surprise, you are not only the winner from Spain, you are not only the national champion from Spain, you are also the first European Katan Connect champion. Congratulations!
Oh my God! Well, he said that you are the first national winner and the first in all Europe. So congratulations, you're the big winner of Europe.
I didn't expect to win all this. It's like a dream to me. Yeah.
He's saying it's been a dream of his. So all this experience, it's been amazing.
Was there a strategy that he followed, or was it like go with the flow and see what the neighbors are doing and what the game is offering?
Vale, pues preguntan qué tipo de estrategia has seguido, cómo has conseguido ganar tantos puntos y llegar a 18 puntos en la partida.
Well, at first I tried to get all the points from doing the longest route and getting the developments, and then I did the most cities outside my map and all that I could to get points. Yeah.
How was your?
Yeah, that was his strategy.
Thank you very much for the insight. How was it to play Catan with so many players simultaneously? Was it very challenging to keep the focus, or was it quite easy?
Preguntan desde Alemania cómo te has sentido durante la partida, si ha sido complicado, si has disfrutado de este Katan Connect y sobre todo cómo te has sentido al jugar con tanta gente a la vez. O sea, ha sido increíble.
Yeah, it has been stressing and like all the time, like trying to run for more points and more resources as it advanced, and seeing all the people like here. It's been like so stressing.
It's quite stressing right here.
Absolutely. So thank you again, and again congratulations, because you have the first European champion of Katan Connect right next to you. Applause from our studio.
Applause from the studio. So congratulations being the winner of Katan. Felicidades, felicidades. Eres el ganador de Katan Connect Europa. Así que felicidades.
All right, thank you very much. Shout out to Barcelona. We head over to London, where the third winner of the European Championship is located.
How's it going?
It's great. I see you have a champion, a national champion right next to you. And just to be said, he's second runner-up. Is it right? Third place is the second runner-up, right?
Yeah, we can go for that.
Yes, you are the third and the second runner-up European champion of Katan Connect.
Congratulations, George. You are the second runner-up, the third player who went and became a champion in Europe. How do you feel?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. It was a really exciting tournament, lots of fun, very quick pace, so it was really, really nice to play.
What is the difference between the game of normal Katan, the board game, and Katan Connect playing with many players simultaneously?
So what was the difference here for you between, how was it playing here today compared to, say, playing Katan around the table with a group of friends?
Yeah, it was much more fast-paced, lots of quick trades, lots of building, expanding, and just trying to go as quickly as you know it's your turn, building, and yeah, very good.
Thank you very much.
How much would you say did luck affect the outcome of the game?
So how much luck was involved, and how much do you think it was your just pure skill?
I think I had a good strategy, but towards the end, I was just hitting the rolls I needed to win. I got the cards I needed on the last turn, perfect hand to win, and yeah, that was a combination of both, I think.
Very nice.
As they always say, luck is when preparation meets opportunity. So the strategy that was built upon at the end paid out. Thank you very much and congratulations for the nice event, for the great winner, for the new United Kingdom national champion of Katan Connect.
Thank you very much. Everyone's very proud of you, George.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Have a great time. We go around Europe now and see the national winners of each country. Yeah, right. I have to correct myself. Not the winners of every country, but of every location, because especially in Germany we have different locations. So of course there are multiple winners. At the moment it's not possible for me. I don't have the information which winner in Germany was the quickest to be the national champion. Here we go to Turkey, to Istanbul. Troy Games hosted the Katan Connect game session for today. And I can assure you, everything is right with gravity in Turkey. It's just the picture that is a bit on the side. So, next up, Slovenia. I don't know if they are still playing or if they already started a new game to play for fun after the competition. In any ways, we see the engagement is still there and the fun is still there. And like I said many times before, fun is the main thing we are trying to achieve and trying to transport with Katan and Katan Connect especially. Oh, there we go. Sheffield in the United Kingdom are also still or again playing. We have Denmark and Copenhagen. They're still playing. There's no national champion from Denmark yet, but over time all the games will be finished and all the champions will be crowned. Norway also still playing. Netherlands looks like they are done. They are finished. There is a winner, unfortunately not visible for us. In Constance, there's also a winner. Yeah, little recap of the game, what went right, what went wrong. Also, the robber, always a very difficult part of the game. You can't foresee what happens when you can't amass cards on your hand or before you and still be safe. Everything can always go sideways from 1 second to the other. In Prague, there is still playing also. And we are waiting for more countries to finish in this contest and give us more champions. Cape Town obviously has a champion crowned, and there is an interview going. So I don't know, maybe we can listen. No, we can't. Krakow also done with the competition. I see happy faces, I see very focused faces, a little bit tired maybe, because obviously a game of this size, of this scale, it takes a lot of focus, a lot of concentration from the players. And also in Düsseldorf, they're still playing. Very nice, very cozy location. Excuse me? Oh, that is nice. That is a place where I would like to play Katan Connect. And I would say that is the conclusion of our German, now, of our European, of our European Katan Connect competition. There is one more important thing I would like to mention. I said it before and I want to say it again before we end our stream today. If you are in Europe, or if you are willing to go the really big extra mile in terms of travel commitment, Katan Connect will be present at the Spiel in Essen. It's a gaming fair from October 23rd to October 26th this year, and we will try to become the new world record holders for the most players in a single board game. I said it before, the old record was like above 1,000 players, and we would really love to break that record. So if you're around, or if you would like to take part in this world record attempt, come to Essen in Germany on the 23rd to 26th of October at the Spiel. So that's it for this stream. That's it for today. Thank you so much to all the participants earlier in Asia, now in Europe, and of course to all of you to be our audience from all over the globe. This is really the most exciting anniversary of a board game anyone could ever have imagined. And again, congratulations to Katan. Congratulations to the legacy, to 30 years of Katan, of fun game nights with friends, with families, tournaments like we had today. And I would say we see each other very shortly back here on stream when we connect over to the American continent. Bye bye and stay tuned.